Hello, welcome to the Real Estate Market Watch. I'm Bob Gibbs, and this is video 8 in our series of how to find, secure, and close on a home. In this video 8 here, we're going to talk about again, putting the offer in. Like in video 7, we talked about pricing. In this video, we're going to talk about financing and terms. These can actually make or break a deal. Price is always important. You need to have a good price and be competitive. However, you can actually not have the highest price and still win with multiple offer situation because your terms are better. So first of these terms is financing. And if we really understand, we talked about this in the first series, the understanding your financial position and the package that you want to put in these offers is vitally important. If you're, we have to look at what's going on there, and sometimes we can find out if there's all cash offers in or if all the offers are over asking price or whatever. Not always, but sometimes we can find out. We need to understand your financing. So what's critical with financing is your best shot. So as always, cash is king. People coming in with all cash are going to be looked at more seriously than someone coming in with really no cash. Second best really is a conventional loan with a high down payment, greater than 30 or 40%. The third level down there is a conventional loan with 20%. Then you get into some of the government-sponsored loans like VA, FHA, CalPERS, CalSTRS, those types of loans. Those are kind of lower on the tier there. So we need to understand the financing situations. Reason is that if you're going with something other than cash or a high down payment, and this is a multiple offer situation, and things are going over asking price, and we think the prices are going to end up higher than it will comp out at, that means it won't appraise. They're going FHA and VA and CalSTRS and CalPERS, that won't work. They just won't fund on it. So probably not worth writing an offer on homes like that. However, if it's something where there's maybe one or two offers, then we put the best foot forward and put the best financial package we can in there. The more down, the better, and the higher the deposit, the better. Deposit can be no more than 3% legally of the sales price. So, and what the deposit's used for is to kind of secure the offer. It's not really at risk until you lift all the contingencies. However, what you're telling the seller is that, with a high deposit, is that you're serious. You're putting some skin in the game. So at a point where you remove contingencies, you're in. You're putting a lot down because at that point it becomes at risk. And if you decide to back out after you've removed contingencies, that deposit you may lose. So you need to know that going in. However, what I will say is the higher the deposit, up to 3%, the stronger your offer is. The next thing is with terms. There's contingencies involved with buying properties. You have a certain amount of days to get your loan approval done and to get your inspections done. We call that due diligence. And so the shorter the contingency periods, the stronger the offer. I will caution though, with the financial situation that we're in now, you want to make sure that you allow enough time for your lender to get the appraisal order, get the appraisal done, and get your loan full approved through the bank, through their underwriting system. So I wouldn't shortchange the loan approval process at all on loan contingencies. Typically it defaults to 17 days. I think in this market that's still something that you need to consider keeping, and talk to your lender. They may even want a couple more days. Inspection contingencies, you can get the inspections done, in 10 days, easy. That's more of a, your availability standpoint, but you can shorten those if you like, and I highly would encourage you to do that. Closing dates. Sellers typically, and this is important, ask them before you put the offer in how quickly they need to be out. If they say, I really need a 60-day close because I don't have another place to live yet, you can actually factor that into your offer and make your offer stronger. Say, these guys are close. They're going to allow us 60 days to get everything closed up and moved out. That may be the way we want to go. And at that point, your offer would look stronger than someone who's requiring 30 days for closing. You want to close as soon as you can, but you know, you need to take the seller, especially in a multiple offer situation, you need to take the seller's situation into consideration. Allocation of costs. There's some things that are normal and customary in each county, and you really should probably adhere to those. However, if you want to make your offer stronger, there's some things as a buyer you can choose to pay for, or put this another way, you can choose to not have the seller pay for them. And that's something you need to talk over with your agent. If you're working with me, we can kind of go over that stuff and to make your offer stronger if it's a multiple offer situation. However, I would default to, in most cases, just doing what's normal and customary in your area, and that'll keep you safe. What you don't want to do is go in there and ask for everything. Get the seller to try to pay everything if it's not normal and customary in your area. Because even if you are the only buyer, that may set them off, and you may actually lose the house. Believe it or not, I've seen that happen. And so someone gets emotional about it and says, you know, I wouldn't sell to you if you're the last person on earth. So, you know, you need to consider that when you're putting an offer together. So, good strong offer has good financial package. We need to understand the situation that the offer is going into. You know, are there multiple offers? What are those offers looking like, if we can get that information? And then the terms are the things that can sometimes make or break it, depending on what you're asking for or what you're willing to absorb as a buyer. So that's it for now. Again, I'm going deeper than normal on these things, but you can always just call me or email me if you have any questions about this. There's a lot involved with writing an offer, and always, you know, just feel free to give me a call. See you in the next video. Bye.